Jules, we have to start with what we saw at the Wanda Metropolitano.
Yeah.
Atletico Madrid against City. I said last week that obviously I know which kind of football I prefer. I know which kind of football yields results in the long run. It's not Diego Simeone's, in my opinion. But over those 180 minutes, his approach in that second half, in those last 20, 25 minutes, when he sent on the cavalry and he was creating chances and Ederson was making that save.
Which one? What chances?
Well,
the Correa one in the 12th minute of added time at the end of the game?
No, I'm talking about the...
Which one?
Okay, I don't have the exact times in my head.
Okay, I'll give you the time.
Okay.
Go on. The Cunha one, that Stones...
I have the Rodrigo de Paul one, which he sends wide. I had the Stones one where the ball can go just about anywhere when Stones throws himself in the way. I have the Ederson one where Ederson injured or pretended to injure, I don't know, his shoulder. I mean, there were at least 4 or 5 chances. And look,
the expected goals.
Listen. Okay, you don't tell me about expected goals. But I love my expected goals.
You're happy with the team that plays 15 minutes over 180 minutes, and you said this is the right approach.
I'm not saying it's the correct approach. It's an approach that worked for Diego Simeone. I take your point about the expected goals, right? And you can turn it around and say, well, City should have converted more chances. To which Pep Guardiola said, well, we would have wanted to, but they made it really, really difficult for us. And I think that's also true. They said, we're simply going to defend and destroy. And then towards the end of games, they tried it in the first leg when they sent with a triple substitution. Didn't quite work. We're going to try and go for it. And we're going to use the environment and the crowd and whatever else. And I think on that night, and Pep Guardiola said this as well. He said, we deserve to go through over the 180 minutes, and I think they completely deserve to go through. But equally, we were quite fortunate that things worked out the way they did, because those were scary moments at the end. And if you're Atletico Madrid and you're playing Manchester City, one of the 2 best teams in the world, I mean, every day of the week you'd want to be in that situation where you've got them in the back foot, you're pushing, you're desperate, and you still have a chance to take the game into extra time.
So you see the glass of elimination half full. I see it completely half empty. Why don't you play more? Why don't you play more football instead of just the last 20 minutes and I've played so defensively for 160 minutes? I just don't understand. The last 20 minutes showed that if Atleti wanted, with the players that they have, it could be such a different team. And maybe they would have lost 4-1 the first leg and won't have 3-2 the second leg and still be out. Okay, but at least you would have tried. Now you're out and you said, oh, we did okay because there was those 15 minutes at the end. That's not enough. That's not enough. And you know why I'm happy? I'm happy that they got done at their own game. Because City, in the last half hour, played like Atleti used to. They rolled on the floor. They wasted time. They were clever in the way they defended. They defended well. Yes, there's a few chances, half chances. I mean, 0.7 expected goals at home in a game like that. I don't call that, super scary moments. And I think this is a game that City maybe would have lost 2 years ago. And I think it shows how long they've come defensively in terms of collective strength defensively, the way they played defensively with the ball in the first half, without the ball in the second half. Yeah, they were under pressure. Yeah, I think at times they still panicked a little bit. But Fernandinho, I thought did well when he came on. I thought losing Walker was the big one because he was the best defender on the night until the injury. But I'm still miffed by the way Atleti played in the whole 2 games, I have to say.
First of all, I completely agree with you on the City mental toughness. People have said City are soft in the past, right? People have said that about Pep's teams. Oh, they're too pretty. If you look at City and you say, who's a thug there? Which City players would you want on your side in a dark alley when you're getting jumped, right? Yeah. And frankly, for me, Ruben Dias, definitely.
Fernandinho.
Kyle Walker looks like he'd be pretty mean. Kyle Walker's like,
I know, Walker,
Yeah, Kyle Walker could take care of himself.
Yeah.
But honestly, I can't, Rodri's tall. Yeah, big deal,
Fernandinho,
right?
No, Fernandinho, I think,
right. Okay, but Fernandinho's also like grandpa, right?
Yeah.
So they showed that they are really, really tough. And they showed that they could get through that scary moment. Remember City's legacy. Remember all the stories. City bottling it, Pep bottling it, overthinking, blah,
That's
blah, blah.
What I mean.
All of this would have come back out. And to do it in that cauldron, I think we have to praise Manchester City for that.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.